Hi everybody, it's me Jen, and I'm going to do an eye makeup tutorial using my unique products. I'm going to use my Addiction Palette 3, which is featuring a cool purple and pink and gold beautiful palette that's available now through Unique. And I am going to also use a few of my other favorite products, my eye primer, precision liquid eyeliner, and some of my unique brushes. And I will show you exactly how I create a beautiful look using just these few products and mascara. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the eye primer. This product is good to give an even coverage on your eyes so the eyeshadow will stay on all day and it will keep its color beautiful through the whole time that you wear it. First you want to shake it up a little bit. And then you just squeeze a tiny little drop onto your finger, like this. And that's plenty for both eyes. So now I'm just going to apply it here, covering my whole eyelid from brow down to lashes. I'm going to make sure I get nice full coverage there because I want my eyeshadow to stay on all day. Great. So that just takes a second to dry, so while that dries, I'm going to go through my Addiction palette. I'm going to start with this color here, Determined. It's a taupey beige, and I'm going to use that as a transition color on my lid using my large crease brush. Tap off the powder. And this type of brush, you want to do like a windshield wiper action right here in the middle between the crease of the eyelid and where the brow bone is. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just kind of like a base coat for this area of the eye. It works as a transition color between the color and the highlight at the top. You might not even really see it here, but when you are done with your shadow for the day, you'll definitely notice that it looks really nice when you have a nice base coat there. Okay, a little tiny bit more. Okay. As you can see, it's just a very light beigey color right in the crease there. Okay. The next one, I'm going to use this is a smaller crease brush. This is a little more control with the color. I'm going to use this color, this dark purple here, Cheeky. Now don't be afraid of the dark color. You're only going to use a little bit on your brush. You're just going to tap the brush in there. And you're going to do again the windshield wiper with that purple color. And you'll see as I put this on, it's just in the, because you're using a smaller brush, it's just in the crease here. And that's how you get your smoky eye. Okay. Now I'm going to take my large crease brush one more time. I'm going to just dabble the Determined again, just to blend it. Just a tiny little bit with this brush and a little tiny bit of that color, just to make it more smoky and blended. It's not going to be such harsh lines as I go through and finish my shadow. Now I'm going to start with the colors on the actual eyelid, and for that I'm going to use my Unique Deluxe brush. This is one of the brushes that I love from Unique. It has such great bristles. The colors I'm going to choose for this is Flippant, which is a silvery purple shimmer, and I use also Ecstatic, which is a gold. It has a lot of sparkle. It just looks really great, and you wouldn't think these two colors look really good together, but when you see it on the eye, it just blends so beautifully. It's just a great combination. So I'm going to pick up some of the Flippant with my brush. As you can see, you want to get a good amount because this is the punch of the color. And I'm going to take it from the center of my eyelid to the outer corner with this. Just sweep it gently with your brush. Sometimes I'll do it with another little pat. Just want to make that nice, and you want that color to really pop, so definitely pick it up on your brush. Again, from the center to the outer corner, it's like a little triangle. Okay. As you can see, I still have no eyeshadow here in this part, but I have the purple here. Next, I'm going to go from the inner corner to the center with Flippant, Ecstatic. I'm going to go from the center to the outer corner with Ecstatic. Again, you're going to pick it up on your brush, like this, and then you're going to go pat that right in. You don't really want to, you don't need to really sweep this because you just are putting it in a very small area. I find that I like to pat it with the brush, especially when I'm using a more glittery shadow. It seems to stay on a little bit better when I do it like that. Just pat it on the second eye. Sometimes you can also use your finger. Sometimes I'll take my ring finger and I'll just pat it on there too. And that gives you a nice control as well, but for today I'm just going to use my brush. Okay, now this is how it looks so far. Sometimes I'll go right back into my Flippant, which is the purple again, and just kind of blend in that center area. Just pat it on a little tiny bit just to make it blend really nice. And then you can take a little bit more. It depends on how much you want to build on this. You can leave it very light like this, or sometimes I'll take a little bit more of the cheeky and just go right in that crease again, just to give it a little more color. Again, you don't have to put on a second layer, but depending on if it's a night out or a day in the office. Great, yeah, it's starting to really come together. So the next color I'm going to do is I'm going to put Smitten, which is a neutral, kind of a creamy shimmer, and put a little on that same brush, the deluxe brush, and that is going to be the highlight color that goes from where the color ends from the cheeky up to your brow. So that just adds a little bit of shimmer in that area. Also, so another little trick that I have is I'll take my brush and I'll hold it so the bristles are up and down, and I'll brush right over that Smitten again, that light color, and you just dab a tiny little dab right here in the corner of your eye. That's a great little trick to make your eyes look a little bit more awake. A white or a creamy color shadow in that little divot right there looks great. Adds a little shimmer. Okay, now I'm going to line the bottom of my eyes using the same colors that I used on the top of my eyes. It's a little excitement that I just started doing, and I'm really liking how this looks. As you remember, we used Cheeky, Flippant, and Ecstatic. Those three colors I'm going to use under my eyelashes here on the bottom of my eye, just to make a little transition of liner. So I'm going to use the Cheeky, which is the dark purple, on the outside. And for this I'm going to use my liner shader brush from Unique. You're just going to pick up a tiny little bit of this Cheeky on the pointy end of this liner brush, and you're just going to take that and dab it right about 1/3 of the way across the bottom of your lashes. I'll do that with my other eye. I love this technique. It just seems so much easier sometimes than trying to use a liner that under your eyes, because that can get, and if you use that eye primer, it really stays all day, which is wonderful. Now I'm going to do the same thing with Flippant and pick some up on the liner brush, and I'm going to do the second third of my eye under here. Okay. And now the last color for under the eye is going to be this Ecstatic, and that's going to go this last from the inner corner until you meet up with your transition color. Okay, and that's how it looks under the eyes. All right, I think we're done with our Addiction palette. Next, I'm just going to do a basic upper lash line using my Moodstruck Precision Liquid Liner. This color is called Powerful. It's a nice charcoal gray. I love to use this when I'm using purple because sometimes I don't want to use a purple eyeliner when I have purple eyeshadow on, but I also don't want to use a harsh black eyeliner all the time, so this is a really great alternative. What's nice about our unique liquid liners is that it has such a great point and they apply really easily. So I would like to zoom in and you can watch me apply the liner right here along the upper lash line. I like to use like the side of the tip because I like my eyeliner to be a little bit thicker than the absolute point. So I kind of tend to use the side of the liner. There you go, you can see. It's a nice subtle line, but you can definitely see it's there. Now I'll do my other eye. Of course, you can use black, you can use a nice dark purple here, it would look great. I just tend to like this gray, it will look like this. There you go. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up a little bit under here because as you saw, I haven't applied my face makeup yet. I like to do my eyes first so I can clean up around it and it won't mess up my face when I do my face makeup. So I'm going to take one of my unique Shine wipes, which is makeup remover wipes, and I'm going to tear it in a little, probably in a third, and I can use the rest of that later to remove my makeup. But what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to wrap it around my finger and I'm going to just do a little housekeeping around my eyes here, as you can see. Especially in the summer, sometimes it gets a little shiny under there. I like to take a little bit of that off before I finish up my makeup. So there you go with that. Okay, I'm going to apply my mascara off camera and then I'm going to show you the final look. Hi again, I applied my mascara. I just put on 2 coats of my other favorite mascara because I'm completely out of my Unique mascara right now. But I just wanted to show you how it looks with a nice mascara. So you can see the colors are very melded together because I did a lot of blending. I had a great time filming this video for you, and I hope to follow this up with some more tutorial videos for you. If you're interested, just send me a message and I can talk to you a little bit more about Unique, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching and have a great night.